Hey guys, Super Nerd Miles here, and I'm kind of being a little bit softer than usual just because I love the, I guess the ambience of just this magnificent music. Which we're gonna ruin by getting into a training battle. You guess why it's so cool around here? I know why it's so quote-unquote cool around here, and I actually would have expected it to be hot. Now here's Trapinch. This is a Pokemon we haven't seen yet. It's a ground type, but I don't really know what to say about it because of one specific thing. So we're kind of going to ignore it. This other guy's Pokemon is kind of interesting. This is a Linu. This is the evolved form of Zigzagoon. If you train your Zigzagoon, I believe, up to level 20, I forget what though, this is what you get. It's very fast. Sand attack. I miss being able to call your Pokemon at speed and it would raise up your accuracy. Your mumble. I kind of need a heal, but I can survive without it. Let's go ahead and go this way. Well, it looks like we're getting into the second Pokemon you can find on this route, Sandshrew, which we saw a little ways back. Ah, critical, and Rara goes down. I believe there's only something like a 25% chance of finding Sandshrew here, so really, realistically, chances are you're going to be finding Spindas the vast majority of the time here, but you can't discount the possibility of finding Sandshrew or one other Pokemon, which we will probably get to later because it is actually a real super Pokemon, if you know what I mean. Which maybe 5% of you do. I don't really know, but maybe 5% of you actually know what I'm talking about already. But yes, this is Sandshrew, it's the mouse Pokemon, or a mouse Pokemon. I'm going to give it a really dumb nickname just because of a username that I had as a little kid, which was Sonic. Sonic the Sandshrew. Or I believe actually Sonic the Sandslash, but either way. I believe this is a Parasol Lady. Yep. Filthy, yucky, volcanic ash from my dear Numel. So yeah, if you didn't already get it, that's what this is. This isn't snowing or anything like that. It is actually raining volcanic ash on us. Which is a little bit gross. But yeah, because of all the volcanic ash, unless the volcanic ash is kind of just like blanketing the skies or whatever, I would really expect this to be a pretty hot area, not cool like that last guy was suggesting. There's a double battle, but I'm going to skip it for the moment. Oh, another Sandshrew. Guess we can go ahead and fight it. Since I eventually start cutting them after I've pretty much caught it and then fought it. Then I start cutting it. Down here there is a Max Ether. Here's a place that you can make a secret base. I'm going to go ahead and show this one off. You can only have one secret base at a time, so we just closed down the one on Route 111. But I wasn't planning on using that one anyway, so this is what the secret bases and caves look like, roughly. Like, there are different designs for different ones. I'm not actually going to make a secret base here, but As I said, I'm going to skip them for a while because I want to go into this house first. I ought to show you what this house is, actually. This is the glass workshop, turning volcanic ash into glass items. And there's Epic Nose once again. This area is covered in volcanic ash, Huff Puff. I'm especially gifted, Huff Puff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items, Huff Puff. Go collect ashes with this, Huff Puff. So you get the soot sack. So just by walking through the the tall grass here that's got ash in it, will fill up your soot sack. You can show him your ash, and he will go. He will turn it into some useful items, some of which I actually kind of plan on using. So, excuse me, forgot to keep my train of thought after the last battle. So I'm going to go ahead and go back over to that rest house, probably walking through the ash the entire way, just so that I can collect some. And then I'm going to go back after healing, and after healing we'll be actually taking on that double battle. I just wanted to be refreshed before taking it on. So we're going to go ahead and head back through the volcanic ash. Oh, Mara leveled up, so it looks like my voice isn't working very much. But listening to the awesome music, I'm gonna switch to Rono and Nana for the double battle since Rara's already nearly dead. And by the way, don't think that I'm missing out on the music because I don't have I can't hear. I've got an OST this game, and I pulled up the OST just to listen to this amazing music. But we're going to battle these two little girls that all of a sudden look like little boys because of those haircuts. Twins Tori and Tia. They have a pair of little Whismers. I'm going to just focus one down and then take on the other. Ah, really? A miss? At least it flinched. Oh, Nana hit level 24. Getting on up there in the levels. We lost. It's boring, so I'm going to get some more ashes. Zinga Madam. Let's see. La da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Yadadum, dadum, yadadum, bum 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 bum, yadadum bum bum. You're not hearing this anymore because it's battle. Okay, that's enough. But in all seriousness, I better turn this off because I'm too often I'll play music and I'll forget that I'm supposed to be commentating. There's not enough ash here. Need 164 more steps for the basic item that he'll give you, which I'm sure we'll collect eventually. In the meantime, let's challenge this guy. Thanks for finding me, but we still have to battle. But seriously, I love this song to pieces. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game. Actually used to creep me out. It's a Ninja Boy Lung. No weaknesses I can exploit. At least not with Rhino. 1, 2 damage, and 2 times. Sorry, I shouldn't have been doing that. Next is Ninjask. Don't touch it, though. You send out against that. Ninjask is interesting. Like I said, it is the fastest Pokemon that you can legitimately get. At least in this generation. What's more, it often has Speed Boost, which will buff its attack after each turn. Or not its attack, its speed. After each and every turn, its speed will raise, unless it's already maxed, meaning that it's already fast and it's just going to get faster. Which means that it's actually a pretty good Pokemon if you just want speed. I'll use my ninjutsu on you. Volcanic Ash Swirl Cloak. What? It's already over? Okay. Wow! Today's technology is a wondrous thing. I wonder if he actually gives you Ash there or not. Okay, but continuing on. Another trainer over here. The volcano's eruption is proof that the Earth is alive. I don't know about that, but whatever. Ooh, air on off. Luckily I'm a higher level so I can strike first. Hit with my buffed up Mud Slap. Lower its accuracy and hopefully it can do the same. This is a race to see who starts missing frustratingly often. Or he could just be a chicken and use Iron Defense to sharply raise his defense. Mine starts missing, and his doesn't? What? Come on! Come on! And it was going so well. Dang it. Oh wow, that actually does normal damage. If I hadn't hit there, it actually would have killed him. KO'd it, I'm assuming. But either way, let's still go ahead and switch Rono out of the front. Let's go ahead and put Blade in front, because I wanted to get that next couple levels. Is there an item here? Yes it is, TM32. Let's check out what that is. That is Double Team. And now, we are out of the ash. Into Fallarbor Town. Let's go ahead and heal up. And who's that jerk at the PC? I'm the only one who ever uses the PC in these games. Don't you know that, lady? I mean, yada 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 yada, grump grump grump, grumble grumble, rant rant, and in conclusion, let's talk to her. Oh, hello, you are? Okay, your name's Miles. I can see that you're a trainer. That means you use a Pokemon storage system I developed. You developed? I thought Bill developed it. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. He spoke to me because he wanted to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great that you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at home. My house is on Route 114. Really, the popular theory, at least as far as I can remember without looking it up, is that Bill and Lynette both created PC storage systems in their own regions, and then found out about each other and kind of just hooked up their work to make it even better. There's a fossil maniac at the edge of town. That could be interesting. Fallarbor Town's music is good, but it's not nearly as good as the awesome Route 113 music. Now buy Great Balls, Super Potions. You can now buy Super Repels, which are the most cost-effective repel if you wanted to know. Like the best kind of repel, Max Repel. A, you can't buy it yet, and B, it's not quite as cost-effective because it's a step up in price and it only heals 250, which is only an increase in 50. Here's the Move Tutor's house. It essentially just quick synopsis since I don't feel like actually going in. He will teach your Pokemon moves that they could have learned, but didn't, or have already forgotten in exchange for a heart scale, which we don't have any of. Let's go in here. Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magma. This is bad. So Meteor Falls, Route 114. We'll have to check that out. But I think we're going to do that. In fact, we might not even do that in the next part, because the last building in town here is the Super Rank Pokemon contests. Burst onto the Pokemon scene. So in the next part, I think that we'll be doing stuff here. There's an artist here, by the way. He's actually the person who sketches the winner of contests. This sketch is a little bit better than the last, because if memory serves, it's a better contest. But this is Braylo, the Breloom. Remember, the Shroomishes back in Petalburg Woods. This is what evolves from them. There's another two-person berry blender here. I might use that, but yes, in the next part, in general, we'll be heading up here. However, first I'm going to talk to these people to see if I can find someone who will give me a TM. I can't beat gym leaders. I can't win any contests. I've been here, there, and everywhere, and it's all for naught. Whiner. To Epic Nose. We do alright in the preliminary round, but we can never win the appeals. Maybe it means I have to watch what other contestants are doing. Come on, there's got to be someone to give you a TM. Maybe is it this person up here? See, my Pokemon won all these ribbons. Have your Pokemon earned any ribbons? You can check them on your Pokemon. There's no one here that gives you a TM? I would have thought that there would be someone. I felt like trying to make some kind of speech there, but then I got, like, the writer's block or something. But yes, like I was saying, next time we will probably do another berry blender to give Blade another bit of smartness. And then we're going to go ahead and take on the, Super Rank Smart Contest. So yeah. Miles out.